Another very eventful week passed by. Another busy week. And I got 49 hours this week, something like that. I guess something close to it anyway. I'm tired today. It's hot. I think we got up to 94 degrees or something like that today inside the building. Yay. That was real fun. Hello, viewer. What's happening? You caught me just at the beginning of my live feed here. I haven't even gotten my shit together yet, really. I mean, I'm driving right along, but let's see here. Who is that? Hey, give a shout out here. Gary Begley. Well, hey, Uncle Gary, how you doing? I guess he's says I got no viewers right now, so I guess maybe he's having some technical difficulties with his phone over there in the mountains of Kentucky. He's got his signal fixed. Anyway, hi Ashley. So I got Ashley and Uncle Gary. Isn't that cool? So I had on my other glasses, but I can't see because it's not bright enough to wear those. Well, I mean, it is outside, but it's too dark for me to see my screen, and I don't want to. Who's Uncle Gary? Uncle Gary is Dee's uncle, but I kind of claim him too because, you know, I am like part of the family and stuff now. You know what I mean? So that's Uncle Gary Begley. That's Dee's uncle. That's Dee's dad's brother. Uncle Gary. Yeah. Alright, so here's what I'm drinking today. Mountain Dew Kickstart. There's your plug, Mountain Dew. Today I have black cherry. Mountain Dew Kickstart. Oh, look at this. Sorry, y'all. That's a tow truck trying to get by. Apparently there's an accident somewhere. He's got his lights going and his siren. Yep. Now he's going to go up here and blow the horn at people. Now he's going to try and get out on the interstate. Boy, he's just messing everybody up, ain't he? You're obsessed with them Kickstart drinks. No, I'm not obsessed. I have one a day, and you know, I figure, well, if I'm drinking one and I'm on the live feed, I might as well give them a shout out. So there's your shout out, Mountain Dew. Pepsi products, you know. So it's been a long week, folks. It has been a long week. I've been working 10-hour days. Well, I only worked 9 hours. I think it was like Tuesday. I only worked 9 hours. But the rest of the week I've worked 10-hour days. So I got 59 hours this week, which is really cool. I can't wait till they start that no tax on overtime stuff, you know. That way Uncle Sam will take 40% of my freaking overtime. It really sucks, you know. I go through all this to work all these extra hours for all the extra money and only get 60% of it, unfortunately. Excuse me, working class, you know. But anyway, it helps a little bit. It makes my ends meet anyway. Hello, we got a couple more viewers in there. If you don't mind, drop a comment down there. I'll give you a shout out if you drop a comment. Won't cost you anything, but just a couple of your screen there. Give me a like if you so choose. If you don't, well, that's okay too. I'm not going to ask anybody to subscribe. They'll subscribe if they want to. If they like what I have to say, they'll subscribe. If they don't, I'm a nuisance, or they just would rather not, they don't have to, which is fine with me. Oh, we got another tow truck up here. Don't look like he's in a big hurry though. He must be taking one back to the shop. Anyway. So it's a regular busy Friday as usual. You know, they wait till the last minute to get things for me to do. I was slow all morning this morning, and then I did like, I don't know, 2 or 3 before lunch, 2 or 3 inspections, which makes for a pretty long day. But I got some training done, I guess it needed to be done, and on our intro web, and stuff like that. So, oh God, that's what happens when you get up early in the morning and you work all day in the heat. Yep. But anyway, so and then after lunch I had 4 from one crew of guys, and I had 2 from another guy. So I had 6 total after lunch. I only inspected 5 of them though, because I ran out of time. But that's okay too. At least it wasn't like, you know, usual where they piled 20 cars on me at the last minute, you know, last day of the week. And stuff like that. Sorry, I know it's not good etiquette and it's not polite to yawn while I'm on the live feed, but that's what happens. Sorry, y'all. So again, if you haven't subscribed or you haven't liked my video, please do so. If you feel obligated to, or just want to because you want to, feel free to drop a comment, any kind of comment. I'll make you famous or something like that. No, but I'll give you a shout out anyway. It's amazing that, you know, people come in while I'm on here. When I get off of this thing, you know, when I turn it off, I usually go in to my house and kind of set things up, because when I end the live feed in my driveway in the afternoons, it takes away all the comments. It does show me how many people interacted, or, you know, at least saw the video or anyway. And I average, when I'm doing a live feed, I average around 70 people, you know, stop in and leave. Now, I don't know if that's when they actually stop and click on my live feed, or, you know, if they're just passing through, they stop for a couple of seconds to see what I'm talking about and then move on. But I average about 70 people. It'd be nice to have a lot more, you know, but then again, I'd probably get stage fright or something, because it's, even when I've got 3 or 4 people, you know, sometimes I'm like, well, what do I talk about now? You know, so if I had some more engagement from my audience, that would help. Seems like the only one that's engaging is my daughter, and she's on here right now. I had Uncle Gary on there a minute ago. I don't know where Uncle Gary went, but maybe he's having signal problems. You know, he lives up in the hills of Kentucky, and I know from being in the hills of Kentucky that, you know, phone signals come and go. So it kind of just kind of just depends on where you're at as to what kind of signal you're going to have. Man, so what's everybody doing this weekend? Anything interesting? Anybody going on any trips, or anybody going to amusement parks, or having family over, or any of that kind of stuff? Don't everybody speak at once. How about you, Ashley? What are you doing this weekend? I got some yard work to do. I think I'm going to do it early in the morning, though. I need to fix my deck. I finally got a motorcycle jack, you know, something big enough that I can put underneath and jack my deck up. So hopefully I can get that done. And at least put a couple more posts under there, because right now it's attached to my house, and the piece of board that is connected to the house where they put the lag bolts through is rotted out, and my deck has dropped probably around 3 or 4 inches on that end. The only thing that's holding it up there is that wood. You know, there's some of the wood still good. That's the only thing holding it up. I may even shoot a video if I decide to mess with it. I don't. Depends on how hot it is, really. Oh, this guy, he's in a hurry. Boy, you're in a hurry, aren't you? Everybody's always in a hurry. To get nowhere fast. Yeah, we do have speed limits around here, folks. Let's see here. Yep. Well, I guess I've lost Ashley, so, because she hasn't answered me yet. She usually would answer me by now if I asked her a question. So she's not on here right now. I got nobody. Nobody listening to my feed. Yeah, maybe I dropped my signal again. Hello, viewer. What's happening? I got 1 viewer and 2 likes. Yay. Give me a little bit of a drink here. This stuff's a little sour when it gets hot. Well, it's not hot. It's probably room temperature. But I guess it's a little hot because the room temperature was 90 degrees in the building today. Or close to it anyway. So I imagine it's probably pretty warm. It's kind of tangy when it gets warm, you know. A little sour, a little on the sour side. That's what I'll be saying. Shit. What y'all want to talk about? Anybody got any ideas for anything you want to talk about? The weather, something like that. I don't know. Let's not talk about politics or religion, though. We got to stay away from that shit. Terrible situation. I did a video yesterday about Hulk Hogan dying. Damn phone overheating again. It's getting hot. I don't know if it's overheating or not. I hate it when it does that. Put some air on it. Let's see. Put some air on it. Keep it a little cooler. It might cool off a little bit, y'all. I don't know. I guess I need to move my holder. Put my holder up higher so that the phone sits up here in the corner. And I put some air on it with my directional, you know, my vents. Whatever. I did a couple of videos earlier this week. I think one of them was like 7 minutes long because my phone overheated. And then I had another one that was probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 minutes or something like that. And then my phone overheated again. I lost my signal and it wouldn't get my signal back. I tried refreshing, I tried signing out, signing back in, none of that stuff worked. So If my video goes black, please just bear with me. It'll come back. I went a different way home today, so hopefully it won't blink out on us, but you know, it may. You never know. No, I'm ready for a relaxing weekend. I really like those 3-day weekends when we've got a holiday on a Monday, or even the 4-day weekend, got a holiday on a Monday, and then I take a Friday off. But I try not to take too many days off because I like to have time accumulated so I can take vacations. You know, I just got back a couple of weeks ago. Well, it's been probably almost a month ago now. I went to St. Augustine, Florida, and then from there I went to Wilmington, North Carolina, and then to Kentucky, around the Paintsville area, Paintsville, Kentucky, for a family reunion. Dee's family gets together every year up there, so we went to it again this year. That's always a good time. 2,800, 2,580 miles or something like that, I think I put on my car. Quite a few. Oh, so your mom's going to come over and see you, huh? Well, that's mighty nice. Is she not working this weekend? I mean, it's not really my business, but, you know, I guess if she's not working this weekend, she's coming to see you, right? Yeah, I'm down to one viewer again. Yeah, that's all right. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should just give this whole fucking idea of YouTube up. Maybe I'll switch over to Rumble or one of those other platforms. I don't know. It seems like I've been stuck. Well, you know, my first goal was to get 500 subscribers. I managed to get that goal. And then 10 a.m. TikTok. No, I'm going to leave TikTok alone. I've heard some bad things about TikTok, and TikTok's not, I don't know, they do a lot of censorship and shit too. I guess some company, somebody bought them in the U.S. I don't know if it was Mr. Beast or who it was that bought TikTok here in the U.S., but they do a lot of censorship shit. I'm just not interested in all that. You know, when I get on here, I like to talk about the things I want to talk about without having to worry about hurting somebody's feelings or, you know, somebody getting mad or... Life's too short for all that shit, you know. This generation of, I don't know, this new generation of people that we live in, a bunch of whiny bitches as far as I'm concerned. You know, I guess their parents should have smacked them in the mouth a few times when they were young or something. They just think that everybody should kneel to their expectations. I don't see it that way. You know, I mean, I'm sure there are genuinely some good people out there. No, baby, the generation is not the generation you grew up in. No, you're absolutely right. I guess you could be considered a millennial, being that you were born in, what, 2000? Let's see, what year were you born? 93, 95. Let's see, 2/24, 95, 3/24, 95, I forget. I know what Dee Dee's birthday is. That's kind of hard. You were like a year and a half behind her, so that would have put you at 95. But don't write down your birthday, just... I don't even know. I get Facebook notifications now that tell me when everybody's birthday is. Sometimes I wish people happy years. I just went on my dead spots. Yeah, I'm fucking tired. Yeah. It drops out for a minute, and it comes back, and then it drops out, comes back. Yep. It sucks that it does that, but I can't help it, you know. I'm not sure why it does it. It always does it in the same couple of spots. It's right around the Missouri River. Well, as I'm approaching the Missouri River, which I'm getting ready to go over here in just a minute. Missouri River Bridge. I don't even know the name of this bridge. The one that I crossed in the morning is called the Blanchette Bridge. But I'm not sure what this one is. But it's really funny that, you know, this road that I'm on now and Interstate 70, they run parallel with each other. So when I get on this bridge I'm getting ready to cross, I can look to the left and I can see the Blanchette Bridge, which is the bridge I crossed in the morning. And it's probably about a mile that way. It's pretty interesting. Again, sometime I'll get my phone out and show you guys. You can't really see it from here. The trees are in the way. You can see it real good during the wintertime. But anyway, you see the top of the casino over there. Yeah, kick rocks or pound sand there, right, baby? I say both. The hell was that? Something just hit my truck. I guess I had a rock in the tire or something. It probably flew off. It sounded like something like a bolt or something, or a rock, maybe. I don't know. I may have hit something in the road. Just no telling, ever. Come and go. I think I'm just going to shut up for a minute. Maybe I'll get somebody to come in there and introduce themselves or ask me questions. Make a comment about some of the stupid things I talk about. I don't know. I'm ready to fall out. I definitely see a nap in my near future. That's for sure. Oh, good God Almighty. I don't think I'd be so tired if it wasn't for such working long shifts that I do. Of course, then again, I get up before the sun even comes up. It's still dark when I get out of the shower in the morning. It's dark when up until a few weeks ago, it was really light out when I left home, but I've noticed over the last couple of weeks it started getting darker, you know, when I'm leaving in the mornings. Let's see if you can see the other bridge from here. No wall's too high. See the casino though. Actually, both of them. We got Ameristar Casino and Hollywood Amphitheater Star, or casino right across the river from it. We have two casinos right side by side. Oh, why do I have to be so tired? Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, I see my signal keeps coming and going. Used to not be so bad. I guess it's just that, this time of day, I think earlier, if I leave earlier in the day, it's not so bad. But it seems like this time of the day, everybody is on their cell phones and stuff, so it makes it kind of hard for me to grab a signal and run with it, This old energy drink ain't helping me much. I'll get home, I'll get all fired up when I get home. My energy level will increase a whole lot once I get in the house. I'll probably end up taking a nap today, maybe. But like I said, I get all jacked up when I get home, so I don't know if I'm going to take a nap or not. I certainly hope that I get the opportunity to, because I'm really, really tired today. Oh, there we go again. Man. Tard. T-A-R-D. Tard. Cheers. Mama Lou. Yeah. I haven't even seen any trolls on here in a while. Seems like I always get at least one. They usually do me a favor though. The trash usually takes itself out, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't even have anybody, like stalking me or anything today. There was a guy thing that came in here a couple of weeks ago. Started talking to me, telling me how attractive I am, and I don't know why they just don't leave us alone. Not interested, but they're narcissists. What can I say? They always got to be the center of attention. That's the biggest thing. It's it's not so much that those people are that way. It's just the fact that they think that everybody else should cow to them. They want more rights. They say they want equal rights. They have equal rights already. Their mental illness is what gives them or takes away from their ability, Man, I'm tired today. I can't wait to pull up my driveway. Get the hell out of this truck. Gosh, I'm going to sit through this light again. Damn it. Alrighty then. Turn that down. Maybe that's part of the reason. It's like if I hear a fan, I get tired. I sleep with a fan on at night, because it's soothing. I used to not do that. I used to just play music, at night, and I was okay. But I use a fan at night. I keep the airflow going, keep it circulating anyway. How many people out there today wore your red shirts for Remember Everyone Deployed, like I did? So I got my red shirt on. It even says it right there. Remember Everyone Deployed. Yeah, I'm a huge supporter of the guys and gals that wear uniform and fight for our country, whether it's justified or not, you know, because they have to do what the government tells them. That's a damn shame because we lose a lot of good people that way, you know. It's pretty damn sad. But they make that choice, you know, to defend our Constitution and our rights. So I was reading something today about Lake Norman, North Carolina. There was apparently they had some kind of big shindig or get together, some group or something up there at Lake Norman this weekend, and somehow the police got called on somebody or something, and they came and searched a bunch of boats and stuff, pulled people over on the water, searched a bunch of boats and stuff, and they were like, oh yeah, they found drugs and guns. Well, you know, let me just be the first to say this. Okay, so in Missouri right now, and it'll probably remain this way, marijuana is legal in the state of Missouri. And, you know, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about marijuana. I mean, I don't think people should be, you know, getting stoned and getting behind the wheel of an automobile or anything, or a boat. But there's really, I mean, it's a natural substance. I don't really understand what the hoopla is about it. You know, I mean, I used to smoke a lot of weed in my day. Of course, then again, that was the only thing I could run to, you know, have to deal with my ex-wife when I was living there with her. You know, what a fucking nightmare that was. I'm glad that shit's over with. Has been now for quite a few years, but I'm just, you know, relating back to that to kind of explain, you know, where my stance on marijuana and legalization and things like that. Do I think people have the right to smoke or should have the right to smoke? Of course, absolutely. You don't want to, then don't. If you want to, then, you know, you should be able to. And you know, I've been to a distillery, or what is that right? No, not distillery. I forget what they call those things. Distribution, you know, where they distribute it, marijuana, THC products, whatever. And, you know, those people are really, they check your ID, you know, like as soon as you get in the door, then they scan it in their computer system, and they can tell, you know, how many times you've been there. But it's a pretty neat process. Dispensary, yeah, that's it. I didn't know you were watching. Hey, sweet thing, how are you? I'm a little tired today. Thank you very much. Yeah. But, you know, it's really kind of to, you know, the person. But even still, it's just like drinking alcohol. You know, you got to do that shit responsibly. And, you know, if you're going to get stoned, especially if you're smoking it, I mean, because, like, you know, they got gummies. You take gummies, they're not so bad. You know what I mean? But if you're smoking weed, you don't know. I mean, okay, so for instance, say like, you know, like you take a gummy that's got like 5 milligrams in it or whatever. That's not so bad, right? But think about this. If you're smoking a joint and you're getting 5 milligrams or more every time you hit that cigarette or that joint, I mean, that's really going woo way out there. You're off work, so you're good. All right. Dispensary, yeah, I know. Anyway, so, and then you got people that, you know, like drive down the road and you can smell the shit in their car. And, well, they shouldn't be smoking and driving. It's just like alcohol. You shouldn't be drinking and driving. Now, I understand that marijuana and alcohol have two different effects on people. You know, one of them, you know, makes you you know, oblivious to what's going on around you. That would be the alcohol. And the pot, you know, I don't know. I think when I used to drink, or when I used to not drink and drive, when I used to smoke weed and drive a long time ago, you know, I thought everything was cool, but you know, I found myself every once in a while, like if a light would turn, you know, green, it would take me a couple minutes for, or not a couple minutes, but a few seconds to register, you know, that in my brain, hey, look, the light's green. What are you doing with the ech? What is that? I don't know what you're trying to say there, D. Yeah, I'll go in a minute. Y'all hush back there. Somebody tooting their horn at me, trying to get me to go. Smell like skunk. Yeah, it smells really bad. But anyway, you know, and then like I know there was a few times where I had like close calls because I was stoned and driving, and it's because I was like distracted and wasn't paying attention to the road. So, you know, I'm a real bit advocate for, if you're going to do that shit, do it at home. Stay at home and don't go anywhere. Or at least, you know, if you are going to go anywhere, don't go far. You know, and don't fucking smoke it in your car. That's crazy. You know, even though it's legal, it's still illegal to use it while you're driving. You know, because well, what is it they say? Even if you're buzzed, or something like that, you're still under the influence. Well, of course you are, but you know what I mean. So I'm just rambling now. I'm tired, y'all. My brain's tired. I can't even think. Oh, poor raccoon in the yard. Yeah, DUI, driving under the influence. That's right. Bless me. I didn't sneeze. Did I? Did I sneeze? No. Anyway, so yeah. I'm almost home, folks. I'm pretty tired today. And as I said, I think I'm going to end up taking a nap. I don't know. It kind of depends on how jacked up I am once I get home, because it always seems like when I walk in the front door, I get a boost of energy, and then I sit in my chair and I get on my computer, you know, to fix my YouTube and everything so that my video will play on its own. And then, like, my eyes get tired real quick. But I think that's because I've been up a long time today. Good idea. You're burped. Oh my, you burped. Oh yeah, okay. I had no idea. I mean, I know I burped, but I didn't catch that. I didn't see what you did there. But that's all right too. I guess I lost Ashley. Ashley's still in there. I don't know if Ashley's still in there or not. She was a minute ago. She said her mother's coming to see her tomorrow at 10 a.m. Yay. I can't read those little icons. What are you putting on the screen? What is that, like a laughing my ass off? I see that. Always talking about that woman. No, I don't always talk about that woman. She does. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I get it. All right, folks. Well, I'm pulling up my driveway. Damn, my grass needs to be mowed. I got to do that first thing in the morning before it gets hot. After I have eggs and bacon. Anyway, you guys have a good evening. I'll be back, let's see here. I'll probably do a bit. I may do some shorts over the weekend. If I see anything funny going on, or if I just, you know, feel like doing it, I'll do a couple of shorts or something this weekend. Maybe the dog playing in the water or something. I'm really pissed at my dog, by the way. But I'll tell you more about that later. Anyway, you guys have a good evening. I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.